Peace and love, family. I'm excited for this stream as I know that this one is truly going to empower many individuals. And I'm not going to take you guys through, a lot of different subchapters because there's no need to go through a lot as, simply attacking and understanding the power that we hold within just truth in lending. And as I always mention, family, let's start out in the definition section before anything and everything. Why go through all of these codes if we don't even understand the definition section, family? So I'm going to break down and I'm going to articulate, to the T, how to go out and use Title 15, 1602, 1601, but this is the definition section, so this is 1602 within truth and lending. Let me make sure that the stream, can you guys see me on the stream? Drop a 1 in the chat if you guys could all see me, if you guys could see my screen, so that we can go ahead and hop into this live. I'm still getting familiar with OBS, if you can't tell. Can everybody see me, family? Let me know if everybody can see me fine on the stream. Drop a 1 in the chat box. Drop a 1 in the chat box if everybody can see me. Are we live? Are we live? I'm not sure. Let's see. We should. Okay. Perfect. We are live. All right. Beautiful. Peace and love, family. Drop what city you guys are tuning in from. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm glad that you guys can see me. I'm glad you guys can see the screen. Today we don't got, the streaming stuff with me. I'm at a friend's giving, but y'all know, I gotta pull up for you guys every single Wednesday. Y'all know I gotta stay consistent with this because it's a lot bigger than me. And had to bring out the Peacemaker, feel me, gear. If y'all are looking to get any of this gear, let me know. There's some business partner that I connected with out in ATL. Let me see. I really want to get this on the stream as well too. So. Let's see. I'm about to go live over here. It's better over here. There's way too much junk right there. I wish I had my streaming gear because this quality is not the best, but it's gonna do for today. Now, drop what city you guys are all tuning in from, family. We got some carrot juice, some apples, some ginger, and some lemon up in here. Good za. A lot of people didn't know as well. I do got a juicing company. Right now it's on hold. Can't tell you all the info on it, but we do have a juicing company as well too. So definitely stay tuned for all of that as well too. But I love it. I love it. Nobody wants to drop what city they're tuning in from. So without further ado, I'm going to just hop into the live. Yeah, I like to, Portland, my guy Israel Davis. I've been connected with him pretty frequently. We got some big things we got cooking up for the people. Once we do fully get this launched, this is going to be massive for what it's going to do for the people. So I'm excited to get all of that underway, but it's all about divine timing. I see my guy Bags from the Discord, applying and, getting the results above all else. He just went through and hit them with the adverse action from the things in which we've been teaching. Let me drop a link as well too. Or if y'all could drop a link in the Discord, let them know that we're live. That'd be much love and much appreciated. For anybody that's not in the Discord, I'm going to drop a link for you guys right now as well too in the chat box. I like this OBS because I don't got to leave nowhere. I can just stay here on OBS. I got the chat box in here, and I got everything I need up in here. So I wish I had my Logitech, which I got it here. I just forgot the connection for it so I can connect to my computer. But above all else, we here, we blessed. and we're grateful. Yeah, my guy went through applied adverse action. He was, Bags, if you could comment in the chat box, let him know yourself, the testimony that went through today. That'd be beautiful to hear. But I appreciate you, bro. You the real deal. You the real deal. And yeah, the biggest thing with this whole channel is LA. LA. Learn and apply this information. Don't just learn and consume yourself within this information. Let's go out and let's learn and apply. We was listening to Blur last month. I'm not sure who Blur is. Dude actually upgraded the camera. Oh, y'all don't even know. Look, we just copped this too. Look, let me show y'all. So look, this the streaming cam I got. It's a little, yeah. We blew up off the Blur. You feel me? That's how y'all know we doing something. We just copped this today, the Sony ZV-E10. So content is really gonna be OD, like super spooky. And then we've got the Canon as well too. I copped this Canon about 3 weeks ago, so I'm really upping it for y'all. With everything, y'all know we got the drone as well too. We upgraded to the 4. We've had the 3, but we had to upgrade to the 4 for y'all. I was mad blurry. I'm blurry right now as well too, just because I'm on my laptop, and I forgot, like I said, the connection for my streaming cam, my webcam. But above all else, so yo, bro, they're gonna open up my accounts after sending them an adverse action. They called me today. Simple as that. And we got like 4 different videos on adverse action. Check out Have You Been Denied Credit? Or How Can One Be Denied Their God-Given Right Part 2. That one's game. Bank of America Corporation. Apply that. Bags had the lady shaking like a hate crime. I love it. And I love all of the communication as well too within the Discord. So if you guys aren't in there, I would highly advise you guys do get plugged into the Discord, as we're growing daily and we're growing together. And that's what it's about, collectively. The collective consciousness, ascending together. That's what it's all about, family. And so today specifically, I did want to come here and give you guys, and this video is only going to be on the public page for limited time, just because of the game that's about to be dropped on here. And I believe that, with 1602 alone, you guys can get anything removed and any process done as a whole with simply understanding, the definition section within truth and lending as a whole. And so let me go ahead and pull up the stream. Or no, I gotta keep this wide. Okay. Okay, here we go. So can y'all, let me make sure y'all can see it pretty good. Okay, yeah, we can see it fine. Boom, Okay. So we're going to be pretty quick in and out. As I mentioned, I am at a Friendsgiving. Happy Indigenous Day to all of my Indigenous brothers and sisters out there. If you guys aren't aware, I'm a part of Pueblo Nation, Isleta del Sur Pueblo. I'm actually about to go back out to the res this December. 2 times I'm going to go out there for, storytelling and bonfire they're about to be doing on the 2nd. And then the 28th, my little brother, the Day of the Innocent, they're going to be dancing. And it's going to be very monumental for me. And it's going to bring me to a lot of tears to see my little brother. And hopefully my nephew gets up out there as well, too. My brother's looking to get work off so that he can make it there. If anything, I told my brother, yo, he's got to be there. I'll drive him. Like, this means everything to me and to our ancestors. And so, for sure, my little brother is going to be dancing the 28th. And like I said, that's going to bring my heart tears of joy. But above all else, family, make sure y'all tell a loved one. Make sure you tell your friends, your family, reach out to them and express gratitude. Tomorrow is truly, for me, just a day of, showing gratitude to the ones that you love, to the ones that, allowed you guys and that put forth everything that they had to get you guys here, your ancestors, your moms, your pops, your grandpa, grandma, whomever it was, aunties, uncles, that helped you guys get to where you guys are at now. Show that love and show that gratitude. Tomorrow is a day of just showing gratitude and just showing thankfulness above all else. And, the history upon this holiday is very corrupt if we want to get down to the depths of it. But above all else, why I, honor this day. Tomorrow is for my ancestors, as it's a day to remember, my ancestors. And, millions were wiped out, hundreds of millions were wiped out. But, those that remain, they got some strong, bloodline within them. And, we were wiped out. That was the biggest genocide ever. A lot of people like to talk about, what happened with the Nazis or what happened with, slavery. And I'm not discrediting any of these, but the biggest genocide ever was what happened to the American Indians. There's no debate about it at all. That's the biggest genocide ever. And so I always like to, honor my ancestors. And I'm going to take this time, let's take a moment of silence, as a matter of fact, for all those that did, lose their life, so that we could live here and we could live the life in which we do, and that fought, and that never gave in or caved in. And above all else, let's honor them. Let's take a quick moment of silence. They're going crazy out there in the back, playing some drinking games. I don't drink, that's not me. It's crazy because on the reservation you see, all the trauma, all the abuse that has been beaten into these people, and they just deal with their pain and cope with it with the alcohol, which is not the route and not the way, family, at all. You gotta feel it to heal it. And in order to feel it, you gotta be consciously there. And so let's get to it. Let's take a moment of silence. Blessings, y'all. Everything's been divinely orchestrated up into this point, in your guys' life, whether you realize it or not, family. So get in tune with it. Get in tune with yourself. Get in tune with your roots. This year I challenge you guys to learn more about your ancestors and learn more about the roots and where you come from. So hopping into the definition section. So real quick, going into congressional findings, understand that it's a declaration of purpose. That means that there's facts and evidence to back up everything that we're going within here. In the FCRA, it's a statement of purpose. So Congress is leaving it up to you to find out what is factual and to find and create the evidence. We're gonna go over we're gonna go over some questions. So if you guys got questions at the end, so make sure to drop them as I am going through this information. But we know that the Bureau is not Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. The CFPB, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, they are in fact the Bureau, as it's mentioned right here within Truth in Lending's definition. Now we come here to the term board. The term board, they mentioned the Federal Reserve because of what took place within 1933. So if you guys see here, it refers to the Board of the Governors of the Federal Reserve System. Whom here is familiar with what took place in 1933? If not, I highly advise, first and foremost, I want you guys to look into the gold confiscation of 1933. If you guys are in the public Discord, I'm going to drop a PDF for you guys that will break down the gold confiscation for you guys and how they went door to door confiscating gold from the people, and then from there was also an Emergency Banking Act of 1933, which was our 5th international bankruptcy. And so it's vital to understand what took place in 1933. And we'll get back to that later on in some other calls as well too. I just wanted to bring awareness to, what took place in 1933 and why they mentioned, the Federal Reserve System, specifically within Truth in Lending alone. And then we got the term organization, right? The term organization means a corporation. So the corporations we know of as our Navy Federal, Capital One, Chase, American Express, etc., government or governmental subdivision. So the government or governmental subdivision is the Social Security Administration, trust, estate, partnership, and these were created, and the reason why they mention organization before the term person, because the term person is, yes, a natural person or an organization. Before we mention, in order for there to be an organization, right, the Social Security Administration has to administer us, this Social Security card. Well, they don't have to, but they administer us this Social Security card so they can do business with us, right? So that they can do and we can operate within commerce with this social security number, which is a fictitious entity and is mirroring you guys, the natural person. Look at your guys' license. Look at your guys' birth certificate. Look at your guys' driver's license. I think I mentioned that already, but it's your name in all caps. That's an organization in which they're referring to, family. That is not you, the natural person. See, the term natural person, a natural person means that you're naturally born, right? You're naturally born free as well too, with God-given rights above all else. The law of the Most High, which is natural law, common law, the law of the Most High. If you look at in nature, there's 7 laws within nature. The 7 natural laws. Those are the laws in which govern us as a natural person. All of these consumer laws, any of this common law, all of this is man-made law, right? Which above all else, natural law supersedes all of this. Above all else. That's why scripture, that's why understanding, all of these other scriptures outside of the Bible. And if you guys do read the Bible, I recommend you guys look into the Sefer Bible. Cepher, right? This is a translation of the Ethiopian Bible, which is one of the original Bibles and texts, but it's translated into the English language. Don't go out reading the New Testament at all. That's how they deceive you guys. That's how they mislead you and keep you separated from knowing whom that God is and knowing and not, believing. All right, I don't believe in, this is the age in which we're in, family. The age of Aquarius is the age of knowing, right? Prior, it's the age of believing, right? I believe that, I believe in this. I believe in God. I know God. Right? I know God. He's within each and every single one of us. When I see all of you guys on these calls, when I see all of you guys, taking action upon and getting the results, that's me knowing, the power that's within all of you guys. And that's with you guys now stepping into that power by seeing how powerful we all are, right? There's a difference between believing and knowing, family. And the age in which we're in, we got to know, right? Do you know that your mom loves you, or do you believe that your mom loves you? You know that your mom loves you, right? So do you believe in God, or do you know God, right? I know God, right? So it's important to know God and not just believe in God. And so the term person as well too, anytime you guys see the word or, I believe that this is one of the most, if not the most, and this is just, my own preferences. This isn't factual. This is just me telling you guys, but I believe the word or is one of the most powerful words ever, right? It shows and it gives you guys power, the power to choose. If, I go to a restaurant and they tell me, okay, on your pizza, do you want cheese or vegan cheese? Right? That gives me the power to choose. Anytime we have the ability to choose, that's freedom, family. And so anytime you guys see the word or, that is power at its most high. And so let me see. I got a couple of notes jotted down here as well too. So the license, birth certificate, social security card, they're all corporations, but they aren't you guys. But you must know how to minister and control this organization as well too. So as a natural person, you guys are administering and controlling this organization, but you got to understand whom you are. You don't got to do a status change or a status correction to have any of this done. As a natural person, you guys are the one whom is able to administer and control this organization, but you must understand and know who you are to be able to do such. So for example, when you guys sign at the dealership, you guys are signing as the organization. But when they try to give you guys and invoice you guys monthly, understand that you can go back to that natural person. So what I recommend always is to go through as an organization. Don't exercise a million different laws and codes when you go to the dealership. Go through as an organization. Understand that we're the one who is granting them the right to extend credit, right? And I'm going to go over this in a second in the term credit. But understand, we're the ones who's granting them this right, as the natural person. But through that transaction, because understand, when you sign it, they can only sign with another organization. Another organization can only do business with another organization. So when you guys are signing at the dealership, you're signing as that organization. But when they invoice you guys can go back to being that natural person, because all obligations are upon the United States, 18 U.S.C. 8, and the United States, the organization is property of the United States. So in essence, they're not wrong for billing you guys monthly because they're billing the organization. But you guys must understand how to separate yourself from the organization and that you are not the organization. So that's, should be some mind-blowing information right there, and show you guys just the power that we have alone through the term person. And that's why I say, each word itself is a whole paragraph. There's even more to the term person, above what I just broke down. But if you got an understanding of that alone, that'll help you guys discharge any and all debts. So that's why I mentioned, with this one law alone, with this one code alone, you guys can get anything discharged and removed from your guys' consumer report, if you understand whom you are as the natural person. But you can wear both hats. That's why anytime, once again, you see the word "or," that's, Congress letting you know that you have all power. So now we look at the term F, the term credit, and it means the right granted. All right, the right granted by a credit. I'm gonna go ahead and highlight this for you guys really quick. It means the right granted. So when it comes to granting, there's certain qualifications that they must meet in general to even be granted, certain things. If you think about nonprofits must meet certain requirements to be granted, to give out these grants, right? You must meet certain requirements in order to be granted and receive a grant, right? In order for these banks to be a creditor, they must be granted that right. So in order for Chase, American Express, in order for them to be a creditor, because on your credit report they're gonna show that they are the creditor and they are not wrong and such, but the way in which they are a creditor is because we've granted them the right. As we're granting them the right, they're then extending it back to us. A lot of you guys may ask, okay, why do they have to extend us back the credit? It's because it's business, it's commerce. Everything within the United States is commerce. It's a business transaction, family. That's what, and the moment you step outside of your door, you're entering into commerce. Everything is commerce. Everything is a business transaction. So you must understand, and that's why the term, Jay-Z states, I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman. You feel me? We're all businesses, right? And we got to understand how to administer and control this business, this organization. And so I want you guys to think about real quick an extension cord. Is that the true source of power? Because all they're doing is extending us the credit. They're the extension cord and we're the battery. We're the true source of that power, of that energy. Without the actual battery, the extension cord is just an extension cord. It don't have no power until it is connected to that battery, until we've extended them, until we've granted them the right to extend it. They hold absolutely no power other than the power in which we give them, family. So the power source is us. We are the power, we are the energy, and we hold all of the power through every consumer credit transaction, family. They're simply just an extension cord. I want y'all to remember that tonight. I want you all to remember that. And by understanding that, we can discharge all debts, family. And so, once again, a lot of you guys, may ask, okay, why do we have to give them credit for them to extend it to us? Remember, family, it's all commerce. But you must know thyself. You must understand the power that you possess within yourself. All right, we hold all of the power. Now we're gonna hop into the term the term creditor. Right, the term creditor only refers to a person. Right, only the natural person can originate credit, and only the natural person can administer their credit, and they extend it back to you guys. So, who regularly extends, whether in connection with loans, sales of property, or otherwise consumer credit, which is payable by an agreement in more than 4 installments. Understand, anything that's defined is for you guys. If it's not defined, it is not for you guys. So the term loans, the term loan, that is not for you guys, right? As the creditor, I want you guys to understand that we're the ones who is originating it. If you think about a creditor comes from another creditor. It comes from another living entity and another source of power, our parents. They entered into a consumer credit transaction, right? And through that, they created us. Therefore, as we've been created from other creditors, now we can therefore grant these other corporations the right to extend credit. A creditor creates life. A debtor, is dead. They create death, and the debtors are, corpse, dead entities. And we are, through every transaction, the creditor, family. Remember, we're the ones who's granting them the right. And so the term credit sale, a lot of people are confused about the term credit sale, but I want you guys to look at your guys' auto loan contract. Right, you guys will see that there's a finance charge in your truth in lending disclosure. And that indicates, and anytime there's a finance charge, it indicates that you guys sold them credit, and you guys sold them credit so that therefore they can extend it back to you guys. And through the extension of credit, we shouldn't be charged anything. Through the extension of credit, how can I owe something in which I gave to them in the first place? This is where the deceptiveness comes from. This is where the false and misleading information comes from. This is why the FDCPA came about. This is why in Truth in Lending they talk about a misuse of one's credit within the congressional findings. So the term includes any contract in the form of a bailment or lease. So this also goes for lease agreements as well. So if the bailee or leasee contracts to pay as compensation for a use a sum substantially equivalent to or in excess of the aggregate value of the property and services involved, and it is agreed to that the bailee or leasee will become, or for no other or nominal consideration has the option to become the owner of the property upon full compliance with his obligations under the contract. So remember, family, all obligations are upon the United States. And so they're contracting with the organization, not the natural person, once again, family. And so, yes, in essence, once again, they're not incorrect after coming for the obligations from the organization, but you as a natural person are not obligated to paying any debt. The 36 trillion in which the United States, and not we, notice how I didn't say we, but the United States is indebted. The 36 trillion is for the corporations. That's not us, the natural person, but that's the corporations, family. And so the term consumer, I want you guys to, get a look at this as well too. Used with reference to a credit transaction, characterizes a transaction as one in which the party to whom credit is offered or extended is a natural person, and the money, property, or services which are the subject of the transaction are primarily for family or for personal, family, or household uses. So the term consumer, credit is offered or extended from the natural person. Never will you guys see the term loan or borrower, defined for us, because never. Look in the FDCPA in a whole subchapter where they talk about debt and collecting debt. They don't define the term loan. They don't define the term borrower, because that doesn't have anything to do with us, the natural person, at all. The creditor was the seller, which is you guys. And so I want you guys to understand, as the consumer, we're the ones who is originating it, and we're not obligated, as a natural person, to paying any debts. And now we get into this term in which, I see a lot of people out there using a lot of, is this open-ended credit plan. And this, sums up how through every consumer credit transaction, we're able to go out and extend credit, infinitely, limitlessly, boundlessly. And before I hop into that, let's hop into the term credit card. So the term credit card, hold on, let me give y'all a second. So the term credit card, you good? Go ahead. Yeah, we live on YouTube.
Live on YouTube?
Yes, you know it. You want to say hi to YouTube?
Say hi.
Hold on, let me pull it up for you.
Hi, YouTube.
Let them know your name, your
What's
so they can follow you.
I'm Jackie at Jackie.Curtis on
Jackie.Curtis.
everything.
You know the vibes.
Instagram, TikTok, you know what it is.
You know it.
You know it.
We live on the tube.
What's
on
that?
So this is OBS. This is my streaming platform where I stream, where they can see my stuff.
Wait, I've been wanting to
And then
stream.
Tap in with me. I got you.
Oh, shit.
I'll help you get this set up. But right now we got 24 tuned into the live. 49 people have been tuned in.
Okay.
Should I go live on TikTok right now?
Yeah, go live on TikTok.
Live on TikTok.
All that.
Let me go to-
How many followers you got on TikTok?
I need a
Stay in front of the light. Stay in front
Here.
of the light. I'll
Wait,
hold for you.
I need a charger though. My phone's on 2%.
Okay, charge up and then go live in like 10 minutes. I'll be done with this live by then
Go
too.
live.
And then I'll help you with the streaming stuff after this as well.
Over here. I'll find you Jordan actually. Just stay here.
So the term credit card, before we hop into the open-end credit plan, means any card, and this is what I'm saying, go look up the term credit card online. They'll tell you guys maybe a card from American Express, Chase, Wells Fargo, etc. But what Congress is letting us know is it's any card, plate, or coupon book or other credit device existing for the purpose of obtaining money, property, labor, or services on credit. And so if we think about the services on credit with your guys' lights, your guys' electricity, are they asking for an American Express card or are they asking for your Social Security card? Your Social Security card is your guys' credit card. And so now I bring you back here to the open-end credit plan, and the open-end credit plan, which breaks down how, once again, is in essence just is open-ended. If you think about something open-ended, is limitless. So we have the ability to unlimitedly contract with all of these corporations, and there is no limits upon us going out and contracting with them. So we have an unlimited credit plan. We don't need a black card to go out and extend our credit.
You work so hard.
You know it. You feel me? Say what's up. Let them know where to find you.
I can't see. Where are they?
I'm on my OBS.
Hi.
Oh, I see it.
Where can they find you?
You guys can find me on Instagram at Kyla, K.YLAH.
And this right here is
Me
my
and Tone,
sister, so don't
we're
play with
also
it.
business partners.
Yes.
We have our own mushroom business. We're called the Fungi Friends.
Yep.
So if you guys are interested, let us know.
You know it.
Mwah.
You have
We're
you
having
have
a
charger?
Friendsgiving.
Do you have a charger?
All right, I got it.
No, for my laptop.
For your laptop.
Yes.
I got you. I'll
He
be right
knows
back.
his stuff. I was like,
girl, I left
my
shades on you.
Let's do the clean. You looking for it? All right, we
oh
running
my
low.
gosh, I love this book.
He should be out there. I don't know where it's at, my brother.
Sheesh.
I just moved into like this space, so
No, I'm knowing.
isn't it cute?
It is hella clean. I was gonna tell you. I love it here. It's clean. All right, it's good. I'll finish up. I'll wrap it up.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry.
Don't be you're good.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, love. Hell yeah, bro.
Look, I can put it. Thank you.
Thank you, bro.
Where'd you get
Appreciate
this
that.
from?
Kitchen.
Hell yeah.
Kitchen.
Who's this?
It was plugged in the kitchen.
Oh, period.
I bet.
This is my room, guys. It's kind of, it's not. Look, I painted all these. I painted this.
All right, so let me see. We just got a couple more terms before we end this live, anyways.
You guys do that on shoes.
Actually, on shoes, I could, honestly. I have some more artwork. Wait.
You're talented.
So I do want to go over an accepted credit card as well too. So let me pull this up for you guys. An accepted credit card. So we broke down what a credit card is. Now an accepted credit card is from Amex, Navy Fed, right? You guys requested them and you guys accepted them, right? And it removes you guys from all liability. It removes you guys from all liability once you guys accepted the credit card. And so the term card holder, somebody assumed to pay all obligations. So if we come here to card holder, the card holder, so the card issuer to pay obligations. Whom is the card issuer? The card issuer is the financial institution, right? It means a person who issues a credit card. They're the ones whom are issuing the credit card. And understand, family, that all obligations, once again, 18 U.S.C. 8 are upon the United States. And so last but not least, we're wrapping it up because we're at 5%. And everybody wants to come in here towards the end. And I'm going to do a Q&A at the end as well, too. So drop any questions which you guys have as well. But it means a use of credit card by a person other than the card holder who does not have actual implied or apparent authority for such use and from which the card holder receives no benefit. So what I want you guys to understand is that your Social Security card, your license, it's all a credit card, right? And every credit transaction you guys use your guys' credit card and they make you guys pay monthly. right? In what world is you guys paying monthly? Are you guys receiving actual benefit? In what world are you guys receiving benefit? In no world are you guys receiving benefit from you guys paying monthly. A lot of you guys are working 2 jobs, 3 jobs just to pay your guys' bills. You know, and if you guys, and little did you guys know, and if you knew consumer law, you guys can discharge all of these debts in which you guys have used your credit card with. Anytime you guys have used your credit card, which is your social security card, your license, any plate, any coupon book, any card, you know, a finance charge arose. If there's a finance charge, that means that they have been credited. Look on the Truth in Lending disclosure, there will be a finance charge and the amount financed. The amount financed will show you guys all the time that they've been credited. Right? It'll show you, it'll state the credit provided to you on your behalf. And with that being said, family, is provided to us to credit these organizations and these corporations as we're the ones who's granting them the right to therefore extend credit. And as it's extended, we shouldn't be making any payments, as I went through earlier, but through the deceptive and misleading forms in which they use to get us to contractually bind, that's how we become obligated into doing such. And a lot of people, think of themselves as this fictitious entity in which we're not. Yes, the term person is a natural person or an organization, but we are not this organization, family. We are simply the natural person, family. And so by being able to, break down both of them, we are able to, discharge these debts, because a natural person isn't obligated to paying any debts, but all obligations are upon the United States, 18 U.S.C. 8, in which, once again, family, they're not wrong in the essence of them coming after the debts from the organization. Look at your guys' invoices. They're in all caps. That's not you, the natural person. That's the organization. And so, family, with what I broke down alone on today's call, you guys can get anything and everything removed from your guys' consumer report. All you guys need to know is the definition section within Truth in Lending, and you guys can get anything removed. I wanted to keep it very simple, very short on today's call. So now I'm going to go over any questions in which we have, family. Let's go ahead and hop into the questions. And then I'm going to end this live so it does save and we don't lose all this. Big props, bro, in the Discord. They called me today, Bank of America Corporation. Yeah, my guy Bags, from all the information applied, was denied credit, exercised the information in which we teach, and from that, he was able to go ahead and get the account opened back up. How can you be denied your God-given right? Watch till the end. It makes sense because it's your brain, the twist you need. Yes, we are a family. We're going to help each other. Facts, bro, in the Discord is going to help professional for every violation. Big props to the savages that couldn't understand oppression. Yes, you guys can get the invoices at Invoice Generator.
Subscribe.
Yes, subscribe.
Follow, subscribe.
Let them know again.
Comment, like, and subscribe.
Let them know the ad again one more time.
Comment your favorites. What do you think?
Just what they've learned maybe from the channel. But I teach credit stuff.
Comment your favorite thing you learned today from this live.
Yes.
And if you don't, I'm coming for you.
She's coming for you. You better be scared. She's spooky. She's spooky. Yeah. How much percent you got? You about to go live? Say that. My stomach done after. Okay, that's